y'all, welcome back to the channel. I am your Ethereal Goddess, and this is going to be your pick a card coming from the angels. Okay, this is going to be a pick a card, pick an angel number. Okay, we've got 3 sets of angel numbers. We have 15, 51, we have 0 to 20, and we have 18, 18. Okay, 1551, forward thinking. We have 02 to 0, pleasure. Okay, and then we have 1818, structures. Now I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to choose which card that you want your reading to come from. Okay, and this is what your June is going to look like depending on the chosen card. Okay, 5 seconds. Great. Now we're gonna start with 1551, forward thinking. Okay, so we've got longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. Especially with summertime, springtime coming up. Yeah, definitely go outside, because now is the time. We got the hot weather back. Y'all. So yeah, definitely go outside, get into nature, all that type of stuff here. Already I'm getting that will help you a lot when it comes down to, you know, calming yourself. Okay, calming yourself down here. Yeah, going outside, going in nature, being around the trees, going for a walk, nature walk. It's definitely helpful. And when I say go outside, I'm not really getting like go outside and like party here. Even though it does say chill out and have fun, there's definitely that, but I'm also thinking of go outside and, you know, have a nature walk. Go outside and have, you know, have some, you know, breathing time for yourself, basically. Okay, now we're gonna see what your June looks like. Yeah, we're gonna see what your June looks like. Okay, you're gonna be a part of group 1. Therefore, thank you for being here, group 1, and welcome. Be sure you subscribe, because you wouldn't be here if, you know, you were not a part of the collective. Okay, now let's tap in and see what your June is looking like. It's looking like your June, you're gonna have, you know, some things that you're gonna most likely keep to yourself. It's this energy of, you know, thinking beforehand, or it's like being 10 steps ahead. Okay, y'all peep my black void. Y'all peeping my black void over there. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely see you being able to keep something to yourself here, something that you know that is going to be very valuable. If you know, it's going to be very, you know, it's smarter to keep what's going on, what you have going on, to yourself here. It's much more smarter, because not only is it smart, it keeps people out of your business, but it is also going to be very helpful to your family, you know, keeping this to yourself, whether this is finances and opportunity, even, you know, if this is an idea, keeping this idea to yourself before it even manifests. Okay, yeah, in June I see you being able to keep a lot of things to yourself here, things that are valuable, things that are important. You're gonna be able to keep it to yourself. Okay, period. Especially because it is going to be very helpful for your family, for what you're building in life here, for your legacy. We got 1010 now. It's going to be very important for you to keep what's going on to yourself. Okay, period. Look at that. This is a happy family right there. That got everything they want, that got everything they need. I'm getting rich in love, rich in family. Okay, rich in more ways than one, other than financial. Look at that. We have the star with the Ace of Cups here. Yeah. You're rich in more ways than one here. And I also see that your personality is going to be somewhat highlighted here. In June, your personality, or maybe even your family, is going to be highlighted. Like, you're going to do something very important, and it's like everybody is congratulating you, everybody's congratulating your family. Okay, yeah, your family is going to be put on the spotlight in June. Okay, that's what it's given here, which is why you're going to be in this energy of having to think on your feet. You're going to have to be in this energy of, you know, thinking of safety for your family, thinking on your feet, making sure that you move strategically, making sure that you move in a smart way, making sure that you dot your I's and you cross your T's in the name of, you know, safety and protection for your family and what you have for yourself here. Okay? Period. Yeah, I definitely also see something is also like around the corner here that you may not see coming. Oh, look at that. We got a divine pair. Listen, you and your person don't play around. It's giving you and your person do not play around. We got 303. Yeah, you and your person, look at that. I split the deck. You and your person don't play around. Especially when it comes to, you know, your connection together. Y'all don't play around about the both of you being together. Okay? And that's with reason. This is why y'all ain't gonna, you know, let anybody try and F this up is given. That's the same reason why y'all could be, you know, really just very adamant in protecting your family, basically. Protecting what you have, even what you know. Okay, but for some reason, yeah, I'm definitely getting that you have something coming your way though that's gonna really make you happy in June. It's really gonna have your family be like highlighted. It's gonna have you be highlighted even. Okay, yeah, I feel like the reason why there may be stress, or, you know, there may be some sort of, you know, weird ass energy around is because of other people and nothing else. It's because of other people, because they're gonna be seeing you living your life, right? They're gonna be seeing you just be able to cultivate some sort of stability and greatness into your family life here, and you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be very, very happy. And people notice before you've even launched this, before you've even, you know, share it with the world. Is given, you know, there's probably a few people that know about this already, or it's like when you come out with this here, when you come out with what you have to come out, that you know that it's gonna help your family. Yeah, it's gonna have people trying to project some sort of, you know, heavy burden onto you here. You're gonna have people wanting to even cross you for this. You're gonna have people wanting to come up against you for this here, which is why, again, we was picking up on this energy of, like, you know, really protecting your family, protecting what you know before sharing it with anybody else or with the world here. Heavy on this energy of protecting the family, protecting oneself because of what you're about to, you know, receive, what you're about to launch. Okay, yeah, heavy protective energy in June. Heavy on that. Because you're gonna have people trying to, you know, fight you, stake a claim in your family. You're gonna have people wanting you to be in a position of doubt. You're gonna have people wanting to have you be in a position of, you know, a rocky foundation. Okay, look at that. We have fantasy land. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Okay, yeah, for some reason I see that you're gonna have some people here that's not gonna be on the same page as you, right? And you're gonna have to either make sure that y'all are on the same page, really, you know, pop out with your leadership skills here, let people know that you got it like that, and you're not playing around with nobody when it comes to what you got going on, when it comes to your affairs here. Let them know what's up. Or it's like they just gonna have to read the room. They're just gonna have to read the energy and, you know, act accordingly when it comes to you here, because it's giving you're not gonna be stopped. You're not gonna be stopped, okay? You're not gonna be stopped, and you're not stopping for nobody either. It's giving you're gonna be getting whatever this is here. You're gonna be going through with whatever this is, especially because it's gonna be good for you and your family. So I don't know what they think this is here. I don't know what they think this is. And you have the support of your person, by the way. You have the support of your person to do what you gotta do here. We have 111. Listen, you're gonna be having the support that you need, especially when it comes to your love partner, when it comes to your love connection here, when it comes to your family. You're gonna have the support that you need. You're gonna be able to really prosper however you choose here, with the support that you need and that you want. And you're gonna have some people trying to project this stress onto you, this, you know, depressive kind of energy onto you here. And which is why you're gonna, you know, you're gonna wanna go outside, chill out, have some fun. I'm getting you're also gonna be meeting new people here. Okay, you're gonna be meeting new people with this project, with what you have going on in your life here. And you have much more control over your life than you realize. Again, you're gonna have to, you know, really show up with your leadership skills. You're gonna have to show people how smart you really are underneath, you know, underneath your those layers that you have. The layers that you have, there's a layer in there that's really a genius, and that can really, you know, put people in their place when necessary and needed. Either way, you are to reach new heights here. You are to reach new heights. Okay? Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Look at that. Another grounding kind of energy here. Definitely, you're gonna have to probably like put some people in their place in June. Okay? And this is gonna help you be much more confident in yourself, I feel like. It's gonna also make you realize just how much power you have within you when it comes to disagreements, or when it comes to people not really seeing eye to eye with you. You're gonna be able to see just how much you're able to lead a room, command a room, move things around, okay? And you're gonna be getting your way. You're gonna be getting your way either way, okay? Period. People won't have to do with their own whatever they got going on. And that is your message that I have for you today, okay? 1551 group 1. Thank you for being here as we tap into Amour, clarity, transformation, and healing above all. And I will see you in the next message. Pick a card, angel number 0220, pleasure. Now you are group 2. Thank you for choosing this angel number and being here. We have pleasure, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. I know that's right. Let's tap into the message, shall we? We shall. And since you're here, make sure that you subscribe, okay? Make sure you like, comment, all that good stuff, okay? Period. Now let's see what's going on with you, group 2. 0220. What's going on here? Let's see. I don't want to say too much now myself. We're gonna let the card speak for itself. Okay. Ooh. What's going on here? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, we got the Two of Cups. Of course. Of course, because why would pleasure pop up if it wouldn't be between two individuals that's gonna have to, you know, really look ahead when June comes through. Okay, we're gonna see what your June looks like between you and somebody. It's giving, this June is all about, you know, love. It's all about you and a certain someone. Okay, someone that you've been able to really connect with here. Your connection is to deepen. It's giving the way that both of you used to talk, that is going to be changing. Yeah, if there was some sort of guard up here when it comes to saying what one wants to say, if there was a guard up when it comes to, you know, even trying to pleasure your person but holding yourself back because you're not comfortable yet, yeah, that is going away. Whatever kind of, you know, I would say friction that was happening between you and somebody here, somebody that you've been able to really connect with and build with for quite some time now, it's giving some sort of wall is breaking down here. In June, it looks like your June, somebody is breaking down some sort of wall. In June, somebody is able to communicate much more. Somebody is able to do much more action rather than talking. Even if they're talking, at least they're able to, you know, put in some action in what they're saying to you here. Okay, somebody is showing up more in love. They are showing up more in love, especially if, you know, you both have been talking about, you know, trying to better your connection, or it's like somebody just recognizes that they may need to, you know, get themselves together here. So it's like that's exactly what they're doing. Somebody is getting themselves together. So it's like they could be planning something between the both of you, or it's like they've just been getting their mind right, their words right. So when they come in with a bang. When they come in very sure of themselves. Okay, somebody has been working on their, I would say, communication skills. Somebody has been working on some sort of even plan, a strategy. We got 11. Somebody has been working on a strategy to come in and make sure that you are able to give your yeses with exclamation. Okay, and the fact that I said yeses is giving somebody has a lot of things up their sleeve. They may be nervous now. Somebody may even be nervous to come in and present an offer to you, a lovey-dovey offer to you. It's this energy of where it's like when you like somebody, or like when somebody has a crush on you, they're very careful with you. They won't touch you just like that because they wouldn't want to, you know, fuck it up. They wouldn't want to lose you type of energy. Okay, so it's like somebody's very much, you know, they have a lot of plans and ways that they are able to come forward, communicate with you, or they have been thinking about this. And it's like in June, they may be coming through. They're coming through. Somebody's coming through. And they want to make sure that you give all your yeses. They want to make sure that you're all in. Even though you could be somebody that's just like them. You could be somebody that's very, you know, You could be somebody that's very serious. You don't play about none of that ish. You don't play about your heart. You don't play about your love here, okay? And they could be on the same type of timing. And when they're coming in with a bang. They're coming in very sure of themselves. They're coming in very sure of what they have to say. It's like this direct energy, this direct and in your face type of energy right now. Somebody's gonna be like really in your face when it comes to saying what they have to say, okay? They will really be all up in your face. There ain't no doubt about that. And this is only because they don't want you to say no, okay? They don't want you to say no. And they've been wanting this. They've been thinking about, you know, how is it that they want to come in and be presented, okay? They want to come in and be presented. And heavy on the spiciness, heavy on the spicy energy right now, no lie. Somebody's also thinking about, you know, ways to get you turned on. They're thinking of ways to, you know, make sure that you get wet. Somebody's making sure that, you know, when they come through, you know, it's up and it's stuck. Somebody's making sure that, like, you can't say no when they come in. You can't say no to what they have to offer you, basically. Like, somebody likes you a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Especially with pleasure being here. Yeah, your June is looking like the month of love right now. 333. It's looking like June, you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be taking your attention in love, okay? You can hope for that. And it's like, it's gonna be very, I'm getting like, it may feel very long lasting. It's giving your June is gonna feel like a long month. Okay, your June is gonna feel like a long ass month. And it's like, yeah, time is gonna go by. Time is gonna pass. And if this person was like overthinking, like really like a lot, I definitely see that you're gonna be able to also like calm them down. Okay, you're gonna be able to calm them down, okay? Because, yeah, they've been really stressed out about, you know, coming towards you the right way here. Somebody really just wants to impress you. This could be somebody that, you know, they also have a lot of good things going on for them. This is somebody that, you know, they have a lot of things to be proud of, okay? And it's like coming towards you, it's like, not only is it a big deal because they're coming towards you, but it's like it would also affect them, okay? So it's like, even like choosing you, I would say, is also a big deal. It would feel quite nerve-wracking, okay? Somebody's feeling nerve-wracking right now, even though all they want is you. Okay, they could feel very nervous around you. Yeah, it's looking like your month in June is looking like somebody's gonna be having your attention romantically. Even though you are, you know, you wouldn't take the approach of romance with this person. Oh yeah. Even if you were to like reject them, somebody's definitely gonna be, you know, around. Okay, somebody's gonna be around. So the fact that I even said like somebody wants you to say, like, wants you to give them your yeses, somebody's definitely gonna be trying multiple times to, you know, get your love, get your attention here. Okay, and you know, you can spread that love. Like it says, if you spread love, it will find its way back to you. You can gently release with this person. You can give your person, you know, some of that loving. You can give it to them. You know, work on that connection with them. Build a rapport with them type ish. You can definitely do that. Look at that title transition. Are we in the spirit of love or what? Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Yeah, somebody is definitely coming in to somewhat be a distraction, I would even dare to say, to be honest. But it's like this is somebody that's also coming in to also ease your mind off of work. So yeah, you can do what you want with this person here. 707. It's all up to you, but it's like definitely given like this has been a built connection that has been, it's been taking its time to come into fruition, basically. Yeah, this is a connection that has been taking its time, and it's like somebody has been planning. They've been thinking about how they want to come in, and this is gonna, really take an effect in June. Somebody's gonna be around as you're able to, focus on work, and you're gonna be able to, gently release. You're gonna be able to tap into some sort of, love energy. Moment period. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. Yeah, this person has the capabilities. Yeah, this person has the capabilities of literally like surprising you here. Like they have the capabilities of literally just making your day. Okay? In the biggest to smallest of ways. Yeah, this is somebody that's gonna make your month go by smoothly. They'll make your month go by very, calmly. We got river of release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. And yeah, you're definitely gonna also have this person being able to, calm you down, be there for you, like heavy on this release. Like you're gonna be able to relax. Even if you're focusing on work, thinking about work, you're gonna be able to come down to earth and relax with this person here. Even be with this person, go out on a date with this person, talk to this person, gently release with them, have a little nice moment with them, because they really like you, and you might end up really liking them to begin with. Okay. That is your message. Okay, yeah, that's your message, group 2. Thank you for being here as we tap into love, clarity, healing, and transformation. And with that, I will see you for the next message. Have a great day. Pick a card. 1818, group 3. This is going to be what your June looks like. Okay, we have angel number 1818, structures, spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. I'm getting heavy double checking energy right about now. Okay, heavy on that. And looking out for yourself here. Okay, now as group 3, be sure you subscribe, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't belong here. Period. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe and like and share. Okay, yeah. And for some reason, I'm getting, you may be, putting up your boundaries. You may, be cleaning up your space, making sure that everything is tight, make sure everything is clean. And it's like you may be cutting off some people too in June. It's giving, you may be cutting off some people in June, because it's like you gotta focus on your stuff. You gotta focus on what's important. You gotta focus on your goals, on your body goals and shit. Yeah, you gotta focus on, making sure that you get everything that you want in that closet of yours. You gotta make sure you get every, you get every heel in your connection and shit. Look at that, we got a divine pair. What is going on? when it comes to, you know, my collective, it's always giving divine pair, divine couple. Stop playing with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. But yeah, let's tap into this message, shall we? Let's tap into this message. Let's see what's going on in June for you, group 3, 1818. Okay, let's see what your June is looking like. We're gonna see what your June looks like. It's looking like your money gonna look right. It's looking like you're gonna be tidying things up here. Make sure you tie up loose ends, tie up them boundaries, make sure nobody gets in, make sure that block list is looking good. Because that's what it's giving. It's giving like summertime is coming, right? So it's like, let me make sure my shit is good. Let me make sure I'm Gucci so that I can move as freely as I want. Let me make sure. Let me double check, as a matter of fact, so that I know that I can go on to, you know, my life, my summer, all good and happy here. Let me make sure. Heavy deja vu vibes right about now. Okay, heavy. Yeah, you are definitely, you know, about to really just have your way when it comes to the upcoming month here. You're gonna be having your way. Yeah, you're gonna be doing what you gotta do. It don't matter. Yeah, like you're gonna be doing what you gotta do. It doesn't matter who knows and who doesn't know, but it's like whatever you do is gonna be your business. Nobody gotta know. Okay, this is why I'm saying, like, you're gonna be making sure everybody that needs to be blocked, they're gonna be blocked. This is why I'm saying, like, whoever is gonna be cut off, they're gonna be cut off. Cause you know, you got a life to, you know, you got a life to create for yourself here. It doesn't matter. It's not anybody's business, right? So it's like going through your followings list and you're making sure everybody that you follow and that is following you is the right type of people here, so that way you can live your life as you please, not having to worry about, you know, someone that you were sus about. Okay, look at that. You have the King of Swords. Like, in June, you're not playing about you. You're not playing around when it comes to anything that you have. That's all I'm getting. Like, you've got things to lose here, and you're making sure that you ain't losing shit. You're making sure that everything is right, and that alone is gonna be attracting things towards you that's gonna be putting you on the right track. It's gonna be putting you in the right place here. Okay, you being able to, you know, call out the things that do not belong in your life, that do not belong in your path, is really making space for what actually belongs. It's making space for what you actually want in your life. Okay, the number 23 could be significant. Look at that, we have the Ace of Swords coming out. Yeah, you definitely have people around you. You're definitely gonna also have people around you wanting to come into your life, trying to fight for a spot in your life, bruh. Some people are gonna want to fight for your attention. Some people are gonna want to fight for your love, bruh. They're gonna be fighting for that shit. And it's like, at the end of the day, you choose who gets to be in your life. At the end of the day, you choose who has some sort of access to you here. At the end of the day, you choose who's in your circle, nobody else. It doesn't matter if they're happy about it or not. Okay, that's what your June is looking like. Your June is coming in with a strict program. You got a strict program, and you're not gonna let nobody, you know, convince you otherwise. You're not gonna let nobody, you know, try and, you know, deter you from your path as far as you've gotten already. Okay, what we're already almost halfway of the year by June, so it's like, it's giving reset. It's giving, I ain't fucking around with y'all. The year is about to end. Listen, I'm cutting y'all off right about now, not later on, not when you fuck up, right about now, because I already know you fucked up anyway. So we're not gonna sugarcoat it. We're not gonna look over that shit. You're gone. You're done. Yeah. That's the energy, bro. That's the energy when it comes to June. Okay, group 3, 1818. Listen, you're not playing around. You're not fucking around. You're not with a BS. It's given you're not even gonna look back to fight. You're not even gonna look back to fight back. You just gonna let it be, bro. You're not looking back. You're not looking back. What's that shit? What's that? The only thing you're gonna be doing is looking forward. Looking forward. Looking towards the things that matter to you and minding your own. Minding your business. Tending to your garden. Okay? Getting much more prettier. Getting much more handsome. Getting all the things that you've wanted. And in you doing this, you are literally, you know, bringing in more ease into your life. You're moving in such a way, you are bringing in ease into your life here. And let's just say you're gonna have somebody, this may be a specific person here, that's really gonna try and persist to try and, you know, pop your bubble or get into your bubble here. Okay? Because they're gonna be cut off, or it's just they won't even have access to you anymore. Like, you're really gonna have somebody trying to, you know, even get you turned on. You're gonna have somebody trying to replace your partner. You're gonna have somebody really just trying, you know, to get into what you have here. Knowing damn well they don't even amount to the position that they're trying to be in. Okay? Listen, somebody knows that they need to go elsewhere with ABS, because you are far gone. It's giving, in June, you're gonna be far gone and unreachable. You're even gonna probably be traveling in June. You got a road trip. I'm getting road trip with the car. You're gonna be traveling. Especially with summer, you're gonna be into pool. You're gonna be meeting new people also, I'm getting. But this is on your time. This is for you to know. This is just for you. It's not for nobody else to, you know, try and put their nose in. It's just for you to know and for you to experience. Okay? I want to see more about this. Somebody on the other side has your back here. Now this could be a lover that has your back. Okay? Yeah, this could be a love situation here where somebody has your back. Okay? Somebody's also, this person that has your back here. Wow. The Emperor. Okay, period. Yeah, this person that has your back here, they will literally, if you call them and tell them that somebody's persistent or something, they will pull up for you. But it's like, you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be able to, you know, yeah, and you just minding your business, you're gonna, in doing what you have to do here, you're gonna be able to, you know, have somebody that you're gonna be able to rely on, if anything. Okay? This is somebody that you trust, somebody that has power, somebody that has authority here. Okay? Unlike somebody that's just very completely different. In June, you're gonna be able to connect with somebody that has a lot of power, somebody that has a lot of, you know, maturity to them here, a lot of authority to them. Okay? You're gonna be able to connect with such a person. And then there's gonna be somebody here that you've already cut off, or that you're gonna be cutting off June time. And it's like they're gonna want to persist. They're gonna want to persist. And it's either their true colors are coming out as they persist, or it's like they're gonna be persistent, and you're gonna be able to see just how much this Emperor is truly a one-of-a-kind kind of person in your life, because you're gonna be able to see somewhat of a difference between someone that is persistent in the wrong ways versus somebody that is persistent even in the right ways. Okay? Yeah. Period. That's what June is looking like, to be honest. To be honest, man. To be honest. Okay? Yeah. I feel like you trying to, go, I feel like you going into that block list and everything is because of somebody else. Somebody, trying to be all up in your business, be all up in your life. Somebody just trying to shake you here. But it's like you're going to be able to stand your ground because somebody's going to be by your side anyway. You're going to be feeling good about yourself anyway. You're going to be minding your business, traveling, doing what you do best anyway. It's here, and then here comes somebody, I'm getting dusty ass. That sounds so mean, but I don't even want to say it. I'm not even going to say it. But yeah, you're going to have somebody trying to persist, being in your life. And it's like they need to go and do something with their life. Okay? They're not busy enough. Because all you're going to do is going forward. All you're going to do is go forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. And that's exactly what you're going to do, most likely with this person here that's going to be by your side. You're going to be able to continue building your life as you want, creating a bright future for yourself. And I just saw 9/11. But yeah, it's giving you cutting off somebody here. Wow, we got right track twice. You are on the right track. Okay, you are on the right track. Point blank period. We got higher wisdom and mountain of mastery. Yeah, I definitely also see you, being able to work on your things in private here. Research new things, get into new knowledge in June. Okay, be more skillful. Okay, point blank period. You're gonna keep going forward. You just might have to, block a few people or a person here, okay? Either way, that is your message, Group 3, 1818. Thank you for being here as we tap into Amour, clarity, healing, and transformation, of course. And I will see you in the next message.